Good morning. This is Pastor Jeff, and this is our daily lectionary readings for Tuesday, November 14th, 2023. For our psalm reading, once again, we're resting in Psalm 63. Our Old Testament reading, we're moving to the book of Joel, chapter 1, verses 1 through 14. And then our New Testament reading is 1 Thessalonians, chapter 3, verses 6 through 13. Today we are going to be reading out of the Message, and with it being Tuesday, we are going to be still looking back and reflecting at what was happening at church on Sunday. Psalm 63. God, hear my God, I can't get enough of you. I've worked up such hunger and thirst for God, traveling across dry and weary deserts. So here I am in the place of worship, eyes open, drinking in the strength and glory. In your generous love, I am really living at last. My lips brim praises like fountains. I bless you every time I take a breath. My arms wave like banners of praise to you. I eat my fill of prime rib and gravy. I smack my lips. It's time to shout praises. If I'm sleeping at night, I spend the hours in grateful reflection because you've always stood up for me. I'm free to run and play. I hold on to you for dear life, and you hold me steady as a post. Those who are out to get me are marked for doom, marked for death, bound for hell. They'll die violent deaths. Jackals will tear them limb from limb. But the king is glad in God. His true friends spread the joy, while small-minded gossips are gagged for good. Our Old Testament reading, Joel chapter 1, verses 1 through 14. God's message to Joel, son of Pethuel. Attention, elder statesmen. Listen closely, everyone, whoever and wherever you are. Have you ever heard of anything like this? Has anything like this ever happened before? Ever? Make sure you tell your children, and your children tell their children, and their children, their children. Don't let this message die out. What the chewing locust left, the gobbling locust ate. What the gobbling locust left, the munching locust ate. What the munching locust left, the chomping locust ate. Sober up, you drunks. Get in touch with reality and weep. Your supply of booze is cut off. You're on the wagon, like it or not. My country being invaded by the army, invincible, past numbering, teeth like those of a lion, fangs like those of a tiger. It has ruined my vineyards, stripped my orchards, and clear cut the country. The landscape's a moonscape. Weep like a young virgin, dressed in black, mourning the loss of her fiancé. Without grain and grapes, worship has been brought to a standstill in the sanctuary of God. The priests are at a loss. God's ministers don't know what to do. The fields are sterile. The very ground grieves. The wheat fields are lifeless. Vineyards dried up. Olive oil gone. Dirt farmers despair. Grape growers wring your hands. Lament the loss of wheat and barley. All crops have failed. Vineyards dried up. Fig trees withered. Pomegranates, date palms, apple trees, dead wood, everywhere. And joy is dried up and withered in the hearts of the people. And also, you priests, put on your robes and join the outcry. You who lead people in worship, lead them in lament. Spend the night dressed in gunny sacks. You're servants of my God. Nothing's going on in the place of worship. No offerings, no prayers, nothing. Declare a holy fast. Call a special meeting. Get the leaders together. Round up everyone in the country. Get them into God's sanctuary for serious prayer to God. Our New Testament reading, 1 Thessalonians chapter 3, verses 6 through 13. But now that Timothy is back, bringing this terrific report on your faith and love, we feel a lot better. It's especially gratifying to know that you continue to think well of us and that you want to see us as much as we want to see you. In the middle of our trouble and hard time here, just knowing how you're doing keeps us going. Knowing that your faith is alive keeps us alive. What would be an adequate thanksgiving to offer God for all the joy we experience before Him because of you? We do what we can, praying away night and day, asking for the bonus of seeing your faces again and again, doing what we can to help when your faith falters. May God our Father Himself and our Master Jesus clear the road to you. And may the Master pour on the love so it fills your lives and splashes over on everyone around you, just as it does from us to you. May you be infused with strength and purity, filled with confidence in the presence of God, our Father, when our Master Jesus arrives with all of His followers. And here ends the readings for the day.